Memorial to British and Commonwealth troops who died on D-Day is to be opened in Normandy today.
The monument honours the more than 22,000 servicemen who died on the day of the fighting and the fighting that followed. Our correspondent Hugh Schofield reports.
D-Day, the Normandy campaign, the thousands of British and Commonwealth soldiers who died to liberate Europe. It's here that future generations are going to come to honour their memory. Part temple of remembrance, part cloister of contemplation, the British Normandy Memorial is a place of serene beauty. At its centre, a statue of 3 infantrymen caught in the grip of battle, and on its 160 columns, the names, ranks and ages of all those who were killed. As the years pass and the numbers of those who fought in the campaign dwindle, it is the fulfilment of a promise.
The inspiration for it came from the veterans themselves. They wanted to have one single place where all the comrades who lost their lives serving under General Montgomery in 1944 can be remembered together. And I think they felt that with the passing of time, it was important there was a single place where people could come to reflect, to think about what happened, to realise the importance of what happened in 1944 and how it is still relevant today.
The most glorious thing about the Normandy Memorial is the setting on a hill plumb overlooking Gold Beach. To the west, clearly visible off Aramosh, the remains of the Mulberry artificial harbour, and below us the sands, where on the morning of June the 6th, 1944, thousands of British and Commonwealth troops came pouring off their transports.
Gold Beach was at the centre of the landings, the Americans on one side, the Canadians on the other. Here, British forces scored early success, but it was the start of a long and bitter fight through the lanes and villages of rural Normandy. Not till late July did the Allies take the key city of Caen, opening the way to Paris. Among those killed in the later fighting was Desmond Smallman Tew, who'd parachuted in as a signals officer on D-Day. His son Michael was a boy at the time. He lives in France now and comes often with his children and grandchildren to visit the grave.
I hero-worshipped him, really, when I saw all the stories and the letters and all that related what he'd done. You know, I often think of him. Even now, you know, I think of him and think what a wonderful job he did. But, I mean, he's one of so many when you think of all these others who were equally brave and who lost their lives.
This year, because of COVID, there's no D-Day tourism, the hotels are empty. But the people of Normandy haven't forgotten, and the famous Pegasus Bridge over the Orne Canal is once again the scene of French reenactors. British visitors will have to wait a little to see the beaches again and relive in their minds the excitement and the sacrifice of those terrible days. One thing is sure, when they do come, it is here at the Normandy Memorial that they will gather. Hugh Schofield, BBC News, Normandy.